You guys, I'm back. Okay, real quick. I'm loving my face. You can't really see it, so I'll insert like pictures on this side or something. But like, just so you know exactly what's on my face, the Morphe setting spray. For my eyes, I use like a different, well, three different palettes, all of them black owned. You have the Jamrock palette. I feel like if you love rainbow palettes, but all mattes, and I'm a type of person who prefer mattes, this is what I use. Okay, and I also use this. This is the perfect neutrals. Like this is my favorite neutrals. I mostly use this top row. Definitely only the top three. I mostly use this. Oh, y'all can't even see. I'm sorry, y'all. I use this middle one. This one right here for like the center. This for like my outer V. Just to deepen it up. And I also use the shade just to like deepen my chisel. You know, just to bronze it up a little bit. And as for blush, and I love a dark brown, like a really dark brown, because sometimes I'm scared to like go in with black. And for my inner corner, I used, actually it's not in this palette. I actually started to use the okay, this shade right here. Y'all can't see this, but it's this shade right here. That's what I used. And as well, I started using, this is old school, I couldn't find the other palette that I wanted to use for like for my shingle shadows, because I wanted like hella sparkle in here. So instead I decided to just tone it down. I ended up using this shade on top of the pink shade from the other one, just to like give it just a little bit of shimmer. And because I couldn't find my Rare Beauty Grace blush, I ended up using this purple shade right here, and I started mixing it with this shade right here just to give it like a luminous finish. First I was going to go with the matte one, because it has, no, it's a matte one. It's just that, you know, the palette's dirty, so it looks like it got shimmer. So like I just mixed those two to have a little bit of sheen to it, and that's basically it. I also ended up, for my lip, I used a Kaleidoscope Cloud Lip Paint. Is that lip paint? Yeah, Cloud Lip Paint. Y'all, I have not reapplied, not once. Not once. And it's so comfortable on my lip. It's my first time trying it all day as a weird test. And it's called the Cold Smoke. That's the shade that's on my lip. It's kind of grayish, brown, nudish color. And I was like, give me that. I want some dead. And what else? When it comes for like complexion products, this new foundation, I never tried anything from Makeup Forever, so this is my first time trying it, and this is their foundation, their newer formula. I think this is like the third formula that they had. And this is the shade 4N62. That's 4N62. And if you had the previous one, it shows you what type of the number underneath, which was Y505. I don't know if that helps you, but then again, this is my first time trying this. Not too late, but you know, just brand in the first place. Then, as like to kind of set my whole entire face, I use you know, MAC Studio Fix powder foundation in the shade NW43. And when it comes for elf, I use a matte because I'm a matte type girl. For like my inner highlight, I use Deep Olive. I thought I wouldn't like this, but then I was like, you know what, Deep Cinnamon is more of a correction color, so I was like, you know what, let me go for Deep Olive for like a little bit of highlight, and it's pretty damn good. For my eyelid, just to like prime my area, I use the Caramel. At first I was going to use it in like the inner deeper corner just for a brighter highlight underneath, but I was like, not in the mood for that today. And from like, you know, just to kind of chisel around my area, I use the shade Rich Ebony. And you can tell from like the black tops that these are the matte formula. This will stay. This will stay. This is like bomb.com, and I did use the underpainting method for it. What else? So if you are going for the elf, go for like the black one, and it's even in the black packaging. And if you want the how hydrating one, now because I'm more of a matte girl, I actually finally decided to like dip my toe into like dewy hydrating finishes. So I decided to start with the cheapest concealer, and I decided just to go to rebuy all of the elf colors, because I have other colors besides this, but in the hydrating formula. So far so good. It feels weird without setting it and everything, but it's okay. Now on to actually the video that I want to talk about, and that is what I've been reading. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm such a mood reader. Like really, I'm really like, I'm on vacation right now. I thought I would like restart with my Kindle Unlimited, but y'all, I hadn't been, within these past few weeks, I haven't been into Kindle Unlimited. Like I said, this month I bought my Fire Stick for the first time, so I'm like just catching up on certain things, or watching YouTube on a bigger TV screen, which is stupid. But so there's that, and not to mention I'm catching up on certain animes. Like early on in the month, I decided to watch Inuyasha. Unfortunately, I have Crunchyroll, and Crunchyroll, maybe because I got the free version, but like Crunchyroll only has season 1 of Inuyasha, and I was in the mood to re-watch everything. However, I found, because listen, which is like really the topic of today, because I've been reading a lot more fan fiction, mostly surrounding Sesshomaru and Rin. Yes, I'm a shipper. Been shipping them since forever, and I hadn't watched the new one. It feels like, I feel like it is getting the Boruto treatment, and I don't know. I'm conflicted. I feel like Yorishime and Burrito are those two shows where it's like I'm kind of iffy if I want to watch it. So I was planning on rewatching Naruto and rewatching, you know, Bleach. Because I know what's coming. Bleach is back, y'all. Bleach is back. What you waiting for, and it's you that they
My nigga back. My nigga back, dog. Hold on. I didn't know that. I didn't know this shit caught me off guard, bro.
Back. Don't talk to me. Anyways, and I hope we see Aizen again. Listen. I haven't caught up on all my stuff, but I caught up just enough because, like, I don't know. Yes. Anyways, so Bleach is back. I just watched the Anime House, and like there was a scene, you know, from RCDC World. You should definitely check them out if you're into anime and people. And with that being said, there was this part where like there's the Anime House, which is mostly the protagonist, and then you have the villain house, and Aizen is in the villain house, obviously, and Bleach. The big three, right? They're in the car, and they pull up to the villain house, and like they're shouting at Aizen, like, "Aizen, we back, motherfucker!" and like you have, what is his name? That creepy. He, to me, he's that clown looking dude on Hunter x Hunter, which I need to catch up again. I forgot where I left off in that, and I was watching the newer version, not the older version, so that's a lot of stuff to get through. But like, he's the one. Urisoka? No, he's the one who's, in my opinion, is a whole lot more creepier than Omotra. Period. Like, he's just straight up creepy. Anyways, there's this moment where like there was like, why are the ops here? You know they're not supposed to be here. Do we have to kill you and everything? Because you know they're villains. So he's like, I'll handle it. And then Aizen, he pulls them to the side. Ichigo, let me talk to you. They go to around the corner, and then they start celebrating together. Like, that is just peak comedy right there. Because like, really, we've been waiting forever. So I'm all over the place, but this is kind of like a chit chat, whatever, y'all. Anyway, so I haven't been reading, which I should probably do a tour, because I love my new cart. It's not from Ikea. I just got it from Michael's, because I've been wanting a 3-tier cart, but like all of them are so, like, I originally had like this cheap plastic one. Wait, let me quickly show you. Hopefully y'all can see. Can I put flash on? Yes, I can. Oh my gosh, I love this tablet. So anyways, I originally had all my library books in here. Now I just save it for like snacks and shit. But now I got this long ass cart, and these are all my library stuff. Like, all of my library stuff right here. Like, and it holds so much stuff. I managed to like kind of squeeze everything in, just so I can have more room. So like, I have to like do a tour. I try to do it by priority, like which one is about to expire first. I know I need to start reading this because I actually have the audiobook right now. So yeah, I love this. I got it for like, what, $59.99 at Michael's, but you know they got sales all the time, so I got it while it was on sale. So $59.99 is like the original, you know, price. So I should just getting it on sale. Anyways, so like, I need to do a tour. I have yet to read. You see all those damn books? That's almost like 60 something books over there, all in that one big sturdy cart with wheels. So with that being said, hadn't been reading not a single one of them. I got how many books on Kindle Unlimited? A whole lot of books on Kindle Unlimited. Hadn't been reading much on that stuff either, which is strange because normally, I'm sorry, when it comes to like my library stuff, I'm either reading library stuff and ignoring all my Kindle Unlimited, or the reverse. And lately I've been favoring Kindle Unlimited lately. Well, for the past few months, to be honest. So they've been my library books have been neglected. Okay, at least I return my stuff. But with that being said, I'm just focused on fan fiction right now, and most of them are cis friend books. Okay, so many you know, I feel like it's been, well, obviously it's not going to be over, but like that conversation has been dead with a dead horse. But because the show is back, I'm hoping that well, not really Inuyasha's back, but like, you know, the kids are back. I'm hoping that all the old just friend books, or no, fan fictions I've been reading, that the people will come back, because right now I'm on Archive of Our Own, right? However, I remember reading this one fan fiction, which if I can find it, I'm just gonna go in order through my history, that I saw it on fanfiction.net first, and that one I remember reading, and I was like, wait a minute, she's still updating? Because I remember she stopped at some point, but then I'm guessing because, you know, you got Yorishime nowadays, the show Yorishime with the kids, so I'm guessing it's inspiring all these old fan fiction writers to come back and finish what they started. If that's the case, there is one fan fiction. It was on fanfiction.net, right? It was a long time ago. It takes place in a modern setting, right? And it's a Sesshomaru and Rin one, where Rin, she got kidnapped. I think Kaede was her grandmother in this one. It's a modern setting, no demons or stuff like that. And like, she was unfortunately kidnapped and put into the you know, human sex trafficking, right? Here she is a slave. Sesshomaru in this one is a detective, right? And he saves her, right? From Naraku. Naraku's the evil guy. Y'all, when I tell you, and this was a few years ago, back when I was reading it in high school, y'all, that's how much I've been shipping them for the longest, right? There was a moment at the end of the chapter, I remember, because like so much stuff has happened, the relationship has been through so much, and like they're at their separate ways, you know, because he's like, if you love something, you gotta let it go type of bullshit. But like, she does, and then they come back, and then Naraku shows up. with their son because, you know, unfortunately sexual assault and all that stuff. So unfortunately Rin, she got a son that was kept away from her, and Naraku is so damn evil. He's turning the son against Rin, and he don't know, but like it left off on such a cliffhanger where they're at the amusement park and they're trying to rekindle the relationship. At some point she gets separated, trying to go to the bathroom. I don't know what she was doing, but then she saw her son in Naraku. Bitch. It ended like that. And I was in high school when I read that shit. I was so mad. I threw my phone and everything on the I threw my phone on my hard, sturdy ass bed. I was like, bitch, what? And that was a cliffhanger that never returned. Mind you, at that time when I was in high school, was I in junior? I think I was a junior in high school. They hadn't updated in 2 years at that point when I was in high school. I'm praying whoever the fanfiction of that, like, I need to go hunt that shit down, comes back so she can finish it. I hope that the new show is the one that, you know, inspires her to come back, unless she lost her password or got kicked out of her own stuff. That'd be pit. Because that happens. And I'd be like, hey, are you alive? No, well, I am alive, but, you know, I just got kicked out of my own stuff on fanfiction. See, that's the thing about fanfiction.net. They be on some bullshit sometimes. Anyways, let's start with some, you know, Sesshomaru stuff. I actually got 2 stuff from Raven Sky. I'm gonna try to link them down below, of course. And it's part of her, which one is it? Safety in Submission series. It's only 2, but I'm kind of disappointed. I was hoping that it would be a little bit longer. But let's see. So, actually, no. Yeah, it's the Safety in Submission series. It's only 1 chapter. Actually, it's 2 chapters. Oh yeah. So, Serving Him, Protecting Her. It's part of that series. And actually, where'd it go? Safety in Submission. It's actually a different author. My bad. Let's start all over again, okay, y'all? So, right now, I'm trying to read Bound for Tomorrow. This is the post-canon continuation of Sesshomaru and Rin's relationship. She's now a teenager, typical age for marriage in her time period, so now Kaede has passed away and she's alone again. So Sesshomaru might come back. I'm just starting it. I only visited 2 times. See, this is the thing about Archive of Our Own. They're just gonna, like, post how many times you visited a fanfiction, which I like. Then you have Safety by Submission by the same author, and that one is more BDSM and just a one-shot. Then you have A Matter of Trust and Serving Him, Serving Her. I suggest starting Serving Him, Serving Her. Protecting Her. And that is only 8 chapters, and then it continues on to A Matter of Trust. I'm kind of disappointed with that one. I was hoping that one would be longer, but it's not. Then we have, where'd it go? Then I started reading, or did I finish? Okay, I think I definitely finished it. This one is called, where'd it go? Oh yes, this one is called Business and Pleasure by Taurus Moon 17, and I think I'm on chapter 25 of this one. This is also very modern, where it is where you have no demons, of course, not whatsoever in this one, while the other ones I mentioned, they are demons in there, but this one, he is human, very much so human. And he is the COO of, you know, their family's company. She is the assistant who just got hired on. She is dealing with her own stuff because, you know, she is an orphan still. But you know, Naraku is the ex-boyfriend in this who was very abusive. I was like, oh, man, just die already. Anyways, this is, oh snap. Apparently this is part 1 of the Trials of Sesshomaru. So I'm going to finish that up hopefully tonight and continue on if there is a continuation. Then we have The Beauty of Puzzle Pieces. Just letting y'all know, like, one thing about this is more underage since she is still in high school. This is modern day. However, in this one, they are demons, of course, in this one. So instead of them being human. So again, he is a CEO. Then you have, but he rescues her from her abusive household with the whack-ass uncle. So I caught up. There's only 16 chapters in this. Now then, I was about to, no, you know what? I'm not into this one. I guess I was just looking at it. Oh, My Sanctuary. Y'all, this is it right here. This one, she's an adult in this one. And it's by Lovin Annie Manga. Y'all, this is a modern one, but this time, you know, demons have gone into hiding because humans have caught up with them. The lore of this one is really interesting because, you know, like, I watch clips and bits and pieces of the anime Yorishime, but I always wondered, even now when I was watching Inuyasha, like, so, like, if Kagome is from the future, what happened to all the demons? Like, you know, like, there's some theories about what happened to all the demons, of course, but, like, they I'm gonna post a link down below as to, like, some people's theories about it. But with that being, ooh, African Hair God is going live. Let's wrap this up. So in this one, the demons have gone into hiding, and you have Rin, who is not a pediatric nurse. the nurse who works with pregnant women. Yeah, she's that. But she finally decides to go on vacation. Well, she's forced to go on vacation by Kaede, and she goes to Kagome, who is her adopted sister, decides to give her ticket to the sanctuary, and it's really exclusive. And she's about to find out why, because turns out the sanctuary is for demons only, and the only way to get in is with the ticket. But Kagome, she don't know that yet. Because at the time she's dating Inuyasha, mind you, none of her family except for like maybe Moroku, because all the demons and stuff, they're in hiding. So demons, even though technology has caught up, technology has also caught up to where demons can hide their identity, and so there's that. So after a fight, because where Inuyasha beats Sesshomaru's ass, because Inuyasha wanted to bring Kagome to reveal his true self so he can propose to her. However, they got into a fight about it because Sesshomaru, he is one of the families of the company, and he's like, listen, like, I'm trying to protect us as a family, and you're trying to ruin it because the last time that you tried to reveal your half demon identity, you got shot and we could have gotten killed, aka by Kikyo, who is surprisingly still alive, but she's old now. But yeah, so that happened. He gets injured. Rin, she nurses them back to health, and of course they do a little in the forest, and he's falling in love with her, and it's like, you know what, like, I love her very much, but I also know that if she is to be with me, she's gonna end up like my stepmother, which I'm glad that all these people are alive in here, but yeah, she's gonna end up like my stepmother, where she is human, but she has to hide everything. And because her stepmother, of course, is like 700 years old because of the whole mating bond and everything, she's used to it because she already was in an era where women are docile and has to and she's a princess anyway, so she had to be kept in hiding and everything. So she's used to that, and she don't really care about the modern world. But since Rin is obviously born in the 21st century, he's thinking about all this stuff. Is like, listen, I can't do that. I can't do that with you. Like, I want you to live your life, and you're gonna have to live the rest of your life in hiding with me, only to no matter how short it is, because he don't know how to. Yeah, at the time he didn't know how to extend her human life, but he ended up mating her. So that happens. Bitch. Now, she gets pregnant. She gets pregnant with the twins. And for a long time, that's what's going on. And of course, Sesshomaru's mother, he, the one who hates humans, and technically both of them hated humans, but he kind of had a change of heart. She's really pushing him to preserve demon kind. He's like, listen, we're the last of us, okay? Like, we're the strong ones. You need to find a wife ASAP. You've been avoiding this for at least 4,000 something years. Like, come on, dude, it's time for you to get married, okay? And he's been avoiding it because he really loves Rin. But he ends up getting engaged, and they're at this point, sometime during this time, Inuyasha, with the side plot, tells Kagome about his status. They break up, but then they come back together again, and they ended up getting married and such. And at the wedding, everybody's looking at Rin because, in this world, in order to hide yourself, you have to have, since she's having, have demon kids, she has to have a talisman around her to hide their energy. Because, in this world, they have this, it's like the CSI or the FBI people, but for demons, where they hunt them down and kill them. Yeah, because Song goes in there. But so that's their whole goal, is to eradicate demons forever. And in order to hide her era, because Sesshomaru is a strong, demon, she has to hide their energy. But of course, when you're pregnant, she has swollen feet, and the talisman breaks because it was an anklet, right? It breaks. So she's hoping that, but I highly doubt it. But she has her suspicions that Inuyasha is a demon based on all the evidence. Y'all, tell me why everybody who's a demon is looking straight at her, and everybody is looking straight at her, even her Sesshomaru's father, because she was like, you look hella familiar, but she's like, because at this point she don't know that Inuyasha is Sesshomaru's half brother. The drama of it all, when he finally comes in, you just have to read it. I'm just going in. I feel like I want to explain the whole thing, but I'm at the end. It's complete. However, there's a side story called The Haunted Honeymoon, and it's in progress. It's only part 2 of the progress, but yo, right now there's only 41 chapters. She says that she's gonna probably post 43, but the way that the Haunted Honeymoon, I feel like it's a 4-part series. Well, not series, 4-part chapter for the Haunted Honeymoon side story. So I don't know, y'all. That and the drama, Raku, Kikyo, that I can't stand. I'm sorry. She's a great character, though. She is a great character. When it comes for development and the story arc in the original one, but in this one, I'm like, bitch. And anyways, then you have the Shogun. Now, there's only 3 chapters, and this is by Little for Lily. I feel like if you are patient enough, she posts this every Sunday. So this Sunday is going to be chapter 4, and she doesn't speak English. Well, she did say in her author's note that English is not her first language, but she wanted to post a story in her mother's language. So there are some typos in there, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love this. It's a very slow burn, just like my Sanctuary. Well, Sanctuary is drama, fast paced, and all that other stuff. But because it's kind of insta lovey, since it was like they fell in love within 2 weeks, but like that's besides the point. Anyways, so this one is abandoned by everyone, and Rin is left to survive on her own amongst the war and tragedy of medieval Japan. So, and it's a very in-depth tale of the early Edo period about Japanese culture, customs, and culture at the time. So I'm excited. If you can ignore like the typos and maybe certain, errors, it's fine, because English is the first language. But like I'm enjoying this. We have yet to meet Sesshomaru, but we did meet his stepmother and father. I'm excited. Let's see. What Belongs to Her, standalone, also by Lily Moon. And what else? And it's basically like BDSM. Song of the West. Song of the West. Song of the West. Let me tell you. Slow burn. There's only 36 chapters, y'all. Now, if you want to like listen to like audiobook, because like the new version of the fanfiction.net, because I actually have both of the apps for some reason. Like I didn't know this, but the only reason why I'm sticking with fanfiction.net is because there's this feature where you can like text to speech thing. And if you have an Android, that's like perfect, because I don't have like Apple or all that stuff. I'm not a huge fan of that. But like y'all, Song of the West. This is definitely going to be one of the fanfiction where I keep updating, like when she going to update. See, the best part is that like when you kind of late in the game, you can catch up on everything, but then you got to wait like everybody else. I don't want to wait like everybody else. I don't want to be like, yes, I'm going to be rude about it. I don't want to be like, waiting like everybody else. But basically, also this takes place in the past, but or at least, in Yasha universe, but kind of altered. Outcast and abused by her fellow villagers, 17-year-old Rin finds refuge with the legendary Inu no Teshu and his handsome but hateful son, Sesshomaru. The slow burn. The tragedy. Like, there are a whole lot. Like, you see this paragraph of, can you see? You see this paragraph of warnings? Prepare yourself. There's political intrigue. Okay. There is rape, unfortunately. Implications of, underage prostitution. Because, Rin is on her own. And hurt, comfort, and time scripts, and like, and y'all, chapter 36 is where they finally kiss. I'm just gonna say this, like, we waited 36 chapters for that kiss, but it's so worth it. And I'm scared because, like, what she say? I think she said that she was only halfway done. I hope it's only halfway done, because like I feel like there's so much to go through, and especially like since technically, is Inuyasha even in here? Because see, the way that she tells the story, I can tell that since oh my gosh. And here's the thing: when it comes for these Inuyasha story, I'm pretty sure maybe if I read, Inuyasha / Kagome fanfiction, I'm sure the father is alive in there. But to be honest with you, I'm not really into that couple. I'm always into the side characters more than the main people, to be honest, when it comes for anime. I don't know why. Maybe because they're more relatable. That's a video for another time, but, that's besides the point. The point is, it's, like, you can tell, obviously, that he, like, because we know the backstory of Inuyasha and stuff, but in this one, it's like, okay, we know that, you fell in love with a human, right? But it's not mentioned at all in this, but you can tell that he was in love with someone else. And, like, he's trying to, like, guide his son to be more nice to humans and everything. But then it's like, where's Inuyasha at? Is he dead? And, like, there was a moment where I'm thinking, okay, maybe Inuyasha isn't even alive in this. But then there was an author's note where, like, she plans to bring Kagome in. But, like, if Kagome is here, then maybe Inuyasha is alive somewhere. Unless I don't know. But it's like, he does not, like, because, like, technically this is an alternate universe, right? But I found it, like, she did say that she was going to bring in Kagome, or, like, the shrink, like, something in. Either way, Naraku's in here, but we don't know. I have my own personal theory about this version of Naraku. Okay, like, if you've read this story, if you are interested, obviously, her brother, like, Rin has been on her own, but she does have her brother, but they've been separated for so long, and, like, she remained, like, part of the reason why she wanted to stay in the village is in case the brother comes back. But it's possible that, with the whole human trafficking thing going on in this story, and, like, slavery happening, Sesshomaru's father is, like, Toga is, like, you know what, it may be possible that he's dead, or, like, in the other army and everything, but, like, he's trying to his best, because, like, the father and daughter relationship between Toga and Rin is just my heart. Like, same with the other one with My Sanctuary, like the family relationships, found family relationships is just, and Toga is just a synonym role. Like, I'm starting to learn that I'm loving Inuyasha fanfiction where Toga is still alive. But with that being said, since Toga is still alive, and obviously Sesshomaru's mother is still alive, does that mean, is Inuyasha involved? Is his mother dead? But, like, is Inuyasha somewhere? Or, like, are they all dead, or are both of them dead? And, like, because I can tell, like, Toga, he's talking from, like, when he was, like, trying to give advice to his son, because he don't know that they like each other until last minute. But, like, he's like, listen, Sesshomaru, I know that you hate humans and everything, but, like, from experience and everything, I'm like, Toga, you've been through some stuff, and I'm scared. Like, what's going on with Inuyasha? I may not like him, but I don't want him dead. He's fun. Anyways, next. What's up? What else? What else? Ooh. Okay. Now this is it out of Inuyasha because I'm literally going down through my history. If Tomorrow Starts Without Me by Faircrown, this is Sakura Haruno / Madoka Ichiya fan fiction, and she is cross posting between both of them. However, I noticed that maybe because she's not getting as much reviews on fanfiction.net, she mostly posts on here because we are on chapter 9, y'all. And in this one, obviously this is a time travel one, but this is the time travel one where Sakura Haruno, she has lost her memories. Those be the most dramatic ones, y'all. Anyway, she's lost her memories, so she's kind of in this village at first, but then somehow, one way or another, obviously, during the warring periods, Madoka Ichiya and Hashirama are introduced to her. Now, even though this is, actually, this could be a love triangle, but this is actually mostly Madoka Ichiya / Sakura thing. And the love triangle is Tobirara Senju. I'm kind of sad that the author decided to keep Izuna dead, because y'all, I love Izuna so much. Anyways, and like people's different interpretation of him. Anyways, so she's here. She clearly lost her memory. I'm at the point now where she finally decides to go to Konoha, where they actually invite her because they accidentally discovered her when they were fighting, and they decided, you know what? You have amazing healing abilities. Who taught you? And it's like, listen, I don't know. I lost all my memories. I can't even tell you what my age and stuff is and all that other stuff, right? So Hashirama decided to invite Sakura in to the village, and Madoka Ichiya is he's an asshole, but I love him. Anyways, we're just at that point. It's a slow build. So that's it. That's basically it. There's only 9 chapters, and that's it. Let's see what's next. Let's see. Try to get stuff. Okay, now I hadn't really started. Well, I'm gonna skip over that one because let's see. This one belongs to me. Nah, I kind of want to start with that, but like, you know what? That's a different. I'm gonna try that another time. Shameless. Now this one is a modern AU, but this one is, you know, where demons do exist. This one, it's actually where Sesshomaru and Rin, they're already married, but you know, Sesshomaru cheats on her with Sarah. Anyways, so damn, Sarah is always antagonistic in like some of these fan fictions with them. Anyways, that and Kagura. It's those two women. But like, yeah, so he cheats. They're trying to get back together, find their love again. They're on the brink of divorce. Will he win her back? We don't know. Well, actually, I know. I ended up finishing. Well, am I almost finished? Almost. I'm almost finished with it. I'm only, there's only 30 chapters. I think I'm on chapter 28. I don't know. I had to double check. But yes. They are just, they're something else. Okay. It's not written as well, but you know, at least they're going to therapy, who is it? It's a demon therapy. And you know, like those concerns when you're going to couples therapy is like, if, you know, this therapist is going to choose the other dude's side more than you and all that other stuff. And I'm glad that she kind of included in it because, where demons and humans coexist. And since they're going to a demon therapist, there's like this moment where like, you know, I'm kind of worried. I don't know if I should go to this therapy to begin with. Like, I don't know if I should shave this marriage. Like, what if this demon therapist chooses his side? Because, you know, they're both part of the same, well, they're not the same type of demon, but you know, they're both demons. And I was like, interesting. I'm glad that they kind of included in that because a lot of times, like, on the few times I read books where a couple is going to therapy, I don't see those concerns. I just see them like just jump right in. But like, it's so weird. Anyways, there's that. I hope you know what I meant. Let's see. Nope. Most of these are just things I added on, but I know there's that. Oh, and Promised is another one. I don't know if it's possible for me to add my entire. I don't know if I should. I'll just link the fanfictions on my own, and that is it. Actually, wait a whole dang minute. I gave you the wrong title, y'all. Shameless is actually, okay, here's where I got confused. So Shameless and Unfaithful. Unfaithful is the name of the one that I just described, but they're written by the same author, Goddess of Kemet. Shameless is actually different, where like, you know, kind of same universe, but you know, Sesshomaru he's a bit of an asshole. Okay, there's some dubkung going on, and not to mention, he realizes that Rain is her mate, but because he still hates human, he's like, no, I'm gonna be in denial, but I'm gonna try to eat my cake too. So they have a, you know, what is it? I wouldn't say BDSM relationship, just a, you know, sexual relationship. Anyways, so that happens. I'm not all that far in because I don't know. I kind of fell off. That one has 30 chapters. It's my bad. I just saw the author and thought, okay, it's the same one. But actually, where to go? Where to go? Unfaithful is the one that I think I'm almost done with. So there's that. Yep, that's the one. And let's see. That is basically it. I feel like I've gone on and on and on. I'm gonna have to speed this up because, you know, Mr. Rahhh, he's on live right now, so I gotta get going. With that being said, I
Read a book, read a book, read a motherfucking book. Read a book, read a book, read a motherfucking